Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil karim. Amma ba'd. My dear respected elders, brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to Lusaka Muslim Youth Association right here on Lusaka Muslim Youth Podcast, and I'm your host. My name is Hassan Nathan Kawe. You know, today actually I'm very happy. So we are going to talk about native doctors. But before we go into details, check out this.
والحق وبطل ما كانوا يعملون وألقي السحرة ساجدين قالوا آمنا برب العالمين رب موسى وهارون.
Alright, I'm sure you have watched. I'm not alone in this studio. I'm having, a handsome brother and my father for that matter. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alright, as I introduce the topic today, which is native doctors. So but before I ask you a question, people want to know your name. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Horold Kawili. Yeah, from Al-Furuqan Islamic school.
All right. So, who are native doctors?
Well, a native doctor can be a man or a woman supposed to have supernatural powers of healing diseases or maybe controlling spirits.
All right. So, is it allowed for a Muslim to visit a native doctors?
Definitely no. A Muslim is not allowed to visit a native doctor. No.
Oh, okay. So what happens if a Muslim happens to seek guidance from native doctors?
Oh, here, if a Muslim is asking, okay, it happens you want to go and seek guidance from a native doctor, there are two rulings here.
Okay.
So the first one is, if a Muslim goes to a native doctor and he believes what the native doctor is saying, that person has disbelieved. Has completely disbelieved, just as it was narrated by Ahmad to say, Man ata kahinan wa arrafan wa saddaqahu bima yaquluhu kad kafara bima unzila ala Muhammad. Meaning whoever goes to a native doctor and believes what he's saying, that person has disbelieved. This is number one.
Allah.
Number two, a person can go to a native doctor just to ask, just asking. He hasn't believed. Okay, that is haram
As well.
It's haram, and his prayers will not be accepted for 40 days.
Oh, subhanallah.
Yes, it was narrated by Muslim the same. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من أتى عرافا وسأله عن شيء لم تقبل له صلاة 40 يوما or layla. Meaning whosoever goes to a native doctor and asks for something from the native doctor, his salah will not be accepted for 40 days. So from this we learn that it's totally forbidden for a Muslim to visit a native doctor.
Oh, Jazakallah khairan. Also, what happens, for a Muslim, or what causes Muslims, to visit native doctors?
Yeah, okay. Looking at this current situation we are living, we are living in a changing society. We want everything to be fast. Most of the time, maybe we need money, we need some wealth. Sometimes we are looking for marriages. Sometimes there are so many things that can cause us look for help from a native doctor. Okay. But the main cause is not understanding the teachings of the Quran and of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If Muslims could understand that it's forbidden to seek guidance from a native doctor, then Muslims wouldn't go there. But looking what is happening, this like, for example, they want marriage, they can't find marriage, they want fast money, and they're not patient. They want to seek help. You see? Yeah, this is what I think caused Muslims to seek guidance or help from a native doctor.
All right, just a quick one on seeking guidance from anyone. Do Muslims allowed to use herbs in line with what we are talking about?
Yeah. So here we should not confuse between a herbalist and a native doctor. Okay, as I said earlier on, native doctors, they use supernatural spirits, okay, supernatural powers, okay, to cure diseases and maybe to control some spirits, okay, while herbalists, they use herbs to cure diseases, you see. And in Islam, it's not forbidden to seek medication, okay. So these plants, there are so many plants, and I can say fruits, plants that has been mentioned in the Quran, for example, dates, olive, figs. They can be used as long as they are natural things. That there's no spirit involved in it.
Yeah, just to catch you short on that point. Just a bit, like like you have said, like herbalists, people can use whatever. Now there are those native doctors where Muslims go, but they don't use magical, but they just go, they go there to seek for herbalists. What's the difference on that one?
If the medicine is natural, okay, it's natural. That's why I just made it clear from the beginning to say we are confusing here, okay. Those who use the herbalists are different from native doctors, okay? Because herbalism itself is part of science. So they use natural medicines from plants, of which plants are there to help us. That's why Allah created plants, trees for food and for medicine. Just like the Prophet said, God didn't create a disease, except that he made what? A cure for them.
A cure for them.
So a Muslim seeking a cure is not a problem, as long as there is no spirit or some shirk involved in it. If there's no shirk involved in it, then it is just halal.
Okay.
Yeah. But if there's some spiritual things that are involved in that cure, then it's not allowed.
Okay. We have been seeing Muslims becoming native doctors, or they are already a native doctor. So what's your take on that one?
This one takes us back to what we are talking about, actually. If Muslims are native doctors, okay, in a way that they believe maybe in jinns, other supernatural powers, that is totally kufr and haram. Their destination is definitely Jahannam. But if these Muslims, they are using herbs, natural herbs, okay, nothing is connected to spirits or jinns, then it's halal. There's no problem with that.
All right. So in 2 minutes time, what best advice can you give to the youths who are watching right here on this beautiful platform?
Okay, my advice for the youths is that we should see the kind of native doctor we want to visit, as we are already confusing between herbalists and those native doctors who use spirits, for example, jinns, to cure diseases. So we must take a very close introspection to see what kind of guidance or treatment am I getting from this person. If this person invokes any other thing other than natural medicine, maybe calling spirits, maybe pretending to slaughter a cow or something like that, we shouldn't go to them. Instead, we have to exercise patience, because just as it came in the hadith of sallallahu alaihi wasallam, جاء غلام إلى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم and said, "Alimni kalimat, teach me some words." So the Prophet said, "Ahfidullah yahfiduk." Ahfidullah tajidu amamak. إذا سألت فاسأل الله. إذا استعنت فاستعن بالله. وأعلم أن الأمة لو اجتمعت أن ينفعوك بشيء لم ينفعوك إلا بشيء قد كتبه الله لك. ولو اجتمعوا أن يضروك بشيء لم يضروك إلا بشيء قد كتب الله عليك. Meaning, the Prophet told this boy to say, look, if you want to ask for something, you have to ask Allah. Okay, if you want to ask for a refugee, ask the refugee from Allah. You have to know that the whole ummah, even if the whole ummah came together to benefit you with anything, they will never benefit you, except with that Allah has prescribed for you. Even the whole Ummah came together to destroy you or to cause harm with anything. They will never do that, except with that Allah has prescribed for you. So the thing is, we have to just put our trust in Allah, okay, and use the natural things that Allah has given us, which are allowed in Islam, such as herbs. They are fine. But if we want to seek help from other things like spirits, jinns, or anything that is not allowed in Islam, our destination is definitely Jahannam and hell, which is not allowed. So I advise the youth out there to be patient when they are seeking for something, be it marriage or any other aspect of life, be it money, wealthy, whatever they need. We need to be so much patient, because Allah says, you know, He's with the patient ones. You see? Yeah. So patience is very important, and choosing the right place where to seek for help, choosing the right person is very, very important. So this is my advice to the youth, not to rush, but to do the right thing.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless each and every one of you who are watching. Thank you very much for watching. You know, don't forget to comment whatever we have left out. I know you have a lot. You can also educate us by commenting on our platform, which is Facebook. We're also on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms. Please, you are free to inbox, to text. You can also call the number highlighted on the screen, Lusaka Muslim Youth Association.